Aunt Maria's dead? Murdered by your enemy in Mexico?
I was on the phone with her, and I heard it when it happened.
Please help me.
Maria! 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 My beautiful sister is dead because of me.
Mama, you don't know that.
Yes, I do. Do you remember I told you Tia Maria had called me, and she said that certain people were asking about where I live, and she didn't tell them. So they came back, and I guess she was, she just refused to tell them about my whereabouts. She was trying to protect me, and they killed her. Or maybe she did tell them in order to save herself, and they killed her anyway.
If that's what happened, we're next.
You, me, and all our loved ones.
What kind of monster would kill Aunt Maria?
My enemy, Mia. That's who.
When you first told me that you had a secret, that you had this enemy, I thought you were just trying to scare me into giving up my dream of a life with Ethan and our children, but with Aunt Maria dead, obviously I was wrong. But Mama, I listened to you this time. I mean, I didn't tell Ethan little Ethan is his son.
Right. And you were able to save Ethan and Gwen's son by allowing little Ethan to donate part of his liver.
But saving Jonathan ensures that Gwen will stay connected to Ethan, and she will use that baby to take him away from me. So, Mama, since I have sacrificed my happiness, then I think it's time for you to tell me everything that happened in your past.
Okay. All right, you're right. You need to know and I need to tell you, so I'm going to tell you my horrible secret. Ven, Mia. Siéntate. This is not easy for me, okay? What I'm about to tell you is going to be difficult for you to hear.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, what happened a long time ago. And before you were born. Your father and I were happily married, raising our two boys.
Antonio and Luis.
Yes. He stayed here in Harmony to look after them so I could go to Mexico. Going on that trip by myself changed everything. Everything.
What happened?
I went to Mexico like I had in the past, to visit. Only this time I had gone to visit an old childhood friend. While I was there, I accidentally overheard a phone conversation between the head of one crime family plotting to kill another crime family. And I was just so afraid and sickened about the thought of so much bloodshed. So I thought, well, let me call the police and try to stop it.
Were you able to?
Eventually, yes. The police raided both homes of these families. But my actions had dire consequences, Mia. At one home, all but one family member were killed, including innocent children. So I feel that maybe If I hadn't called the police, those innocent children would be alive today.
No, it's not your fault. The police killed these children, Mama.
Yeah, well, my enemy thinks that it is. And they swore revenge on me right there and then.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so afraid that my sister's murder is the beginning of the end for our entire family.
Look, Mama, I'm sure before Aunt Maria was killed, she didn't tell your enemy where we live. And I know that if you were in her shoes, you would have done the same thing.
I'd like to think that I would. But
What?
Maria could have told my enemy where I live in hopes of trying to save her life. And if that's the case, then
We won't know until it's too late.
I wish I would have just minded my own business back then.
I hope you're planning on staying a while. I look forward to getting to know you better. Much better.
I wish I would have realized how dangerous the situation was before it was too late.
So am I. I told you, I get what I want.
I'm sorry, Teresa. I'm so sorry.
Mama, are you telling me everything that happened in Mexico, or is there more to the story? Have you told me everything that happened, or is there more?
Isn't it enough that my sister is dead? That our entire family is in danger?
Mama, yes.
Look, Teresa. I have questioned God about why this is happening to us. But I haven't heard any answers. None that I can understand. All I know is that you can't be with the man you love. Miguel is missing. Luis won't answer my phone calls. And now Paloma is having problems with Noah. Christmas. It's supposed to be a time of joy and hope. I'm sorry, but I look around me and all I see is grief and despair, and I'm just afraid of what awful thing is going to happen next.
Please, Mama. I don't want you to worry. Luis and Miguel, I'm sure they're fine. And Noah and Paloma, I mean, they're going to work through whatever problems that they have, okay?
All right. I hope you're right, Mia. I just can't help but worry that my enemy knows where I live, and if that's the case, well, the problems we have now will pale in comparison to what's in store for us, Teresa.
The threat to our lives.
I just hate it. I hate that my past has come back to haunt us, especially you and your siblings. You did nothing to deserve my enemy's wrath.
Mama, you're just trying to protect us.
Right, exactly. That's why I'm telling you to be careful with Gwen and Rebecca. Because Gwen is a child now, and she will be ruthless in trying to protect me with her vicious mother cheering her on. They're evil women, Teresa. Please, don't do anything to anger them. Or we will pay. And we will pay dearly.
Aunt Maria's death was a wake-up call. I won't do anything to anger Gwen or Rebecca. Now that I know what's at stake.
Good.
I just want little Ethan to donate part of his liver to Jonathan without any complications. And then, well, Gwen will have her son with Ethan. And she will use him to lure him away from me. Gwen and Rebecca are going to have everything they ever wanted. They won't have a reason to have our family killed.
You won't have a reason if the transplant goes well. What if it doesn't? What if it does, and then you or I offend Gwen or Rebecca one day? My God, if those women have the power to have us killed at any moment. Teresa. Really? Are we going to live the rest of our lives in fear that those two bitches will kill us after all? Your sister Paloma is going to be devastated when she learns that Tia Maria was killed.
She was like a mother to Paloma because you were forced to send her away when she was just a baby.
I'm telling you, Teresa, Gwen and Rebecca are to blame for my sister's death. They have to be.
Oh, that sounds like a monitor alarm, right?
It sounds like it's coming from the operating room.
Excuse me, what is it?
Something's gone wrong with the transplant surgery.
God. Little Ethan. What's the problem with the transplant?
My grandson is in there donating a part of his liver. If there's something wrong, please. You need to know.
I shouldn't say anything.
Then there is a problem.
What is it?
It's the transplant. Something has gone horribly wrong. One of the patients is in serious trouble.
God, my son. It's little Ethan? Which patient is in trouble? Is it little Ethan?
Please tell us.
I told you, I don't know.
Is it the baby or the boy?
I have to go.
Little Ethan? What if he dies?